Hello, welcome. This is our first video of 2017. That we filmed anyway. Technically 2016 we did have some videos we filmed and were posted at the beginning of this year. This is the first filming video of 2017. So I'm very happy about that. Today we're actually going to be doing, it's actually a Let's Play video, which you're going to find, we haven't done really anything like that so far. And there's a reason for that. Mostly, statistically speaking, most people hate the sound of their voice. I kid you not. On camera, people don't like the sound of their voice. I am that way. Justin, my brother, and Zach involved in this. We're the three members of the Level 99 team, and we hate the sound of our voice on camera. That's just the way it is. So this is really sort of an experimental thing where I'm just going to try to do it. The reason we're actually doing this Let's Play is because this game does require some amount of explanation. It's just going to be really boring to watch. You're going to have no idea what's going on unless I explain it. So it's a game called Yucca Mountain Time Challenge. Now, it's kind of inspired by SimCity, actually. But the idea of the game is you actually have to defend this nuclear waste facility that's in this Yucca Mountain, I guess. And you have to defend it throughout the course of, I think it was 12,000 years, I do believe. I have the notes right here in case I need to reference them, but you have to keep the facility safe that amount of time. You either need to make sure the facility, essentially the waste is safe for a long enough time that the waste becomes less hazardous, or you need to launch them into space. Either way, you need to protect this facility. So I'm going to quick start this game over here. I have it queued up to the right, and essentially, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type in it's essentially a code that's going to give me, it's a cheat code essentially. I'm only putting this in because I'm filming and I don't want to have something go wrong in the middle of it, have to start over, because it takes a long time to get through this game. So just in case, I type in F-A-I-L. There we go, cool. So what that does is it removes the fail condition. So if I fail, I don't actually fail. So I can keep going and keep demoing the video even after I would get to a point where I would fail. Now, this is the products like this we make. They're not for the market. I want to make that clear. We don't sell these things. We're just customizing them and displaying them on YouTube. So I would love it if we could distribute these things at some point, but it's just the setup we have is not possible for a variety of different reasons. So we're gonna quick go ahead and start though. Here's the game. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind is that in this game there are several sound effects that have actually been borrowed from Final Fantasy, one of those games. So I do need to give credit where credit is due. Here is inside the mountain, sort of the interior. So I'm going to first start by explaining some of these things. I'm going to turn the clock on. See, this clock right here, I can essentially, crank up the clock or slow it down. So this is fast, this is slow. Yeah, you can see the Final Fantasy effects in there. Credit where credit is due, right? Wish they weren't in there, but that's what we're using. Justin put it in. So So anyway, now a few things to point out about the interface. This I do believe is radiation, and this goes up when I do believe the containers crack. These are the nuclear waste containers we need to either protect or get rid of for a certain amount of time. So the radiation basically goes up when these crack. The visibility goes up if you leave this sort of area unprotected. There's certain things like holographic monsters and other things. I'll place them to show you, but those essentially become hazards. The visibility goes down, and the facility becomes less of a secret. That's bad because invaders can attack your facility over the course of so many years. There's a little H here, so I can move over and see if I can show that. I don't know if I can get a good view of that, but it's an H, and it stands for heat. It's when the items you place in one spot are overheat over time. There's damage, which is the objects you place. place damage. So a lot of these items here that you place, you know, they cost time points. I'll show you right here. Time points go up as the clock goes up, and you use them to spend. So now I start off with 2,000 points, which is kind of easier. So the rocket is 1,000 points. This is what I need to do in the game. This is what I need to do. So I'm going to just do it real quick here to start off with. Take a rocket, I place it here, launches into space, flying into the sun. That's the goal of the game, is to either keep all these for a certain amount of time or to do that. So I'm going to do that. Now visibility is going up right now since that clock. I didn't place anything. So I'm going to use some of these points to place some things, hopefully real quick here. This is 50, so that's not too bad. I'll place this. I'm going to place a holographic monster. That should hopefully, you know, do that. Now, a little trick that Justin told me, actually, if I can find it, it's here. Not this part, this here. So this part here basically is actually going to help with radiation. It's kind of interesting. If I place them in a very specific formation, I can just stop heating and actually, yeah, I can stop overheat or stop radiation leaks basically. So I'm going to stop the clock, place them in the right spot. I put it right in the middle. I click right in the middle for it to work. So placing these things here, in just the right spot so it'll work. These are expensive, I will admit. So I'm going to start the clock going again so I can kind of do some of this. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place some fans, because these objects will overheat over time. So of course I'm low on points now, so I'm going to try to get... Uh-oh, you see that? That's fire. Now, in case, for those of you who don't know, fire burns things, okay? No, I'm not kidding. Fire does burn things. No, seriously, really, no. Anyway, fire burns things, and this will actually spread. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fireproof some of my space here so that essentially it can't get through. So hopefully that checker pattern will work. You can see here, make sure the fire doesn't spread any further beyond that point. Yeah, it's spreading, so yeah, hopefully it won't get past. Yeah, so my meters here are pretty good. That's good. I'm gonna play some more of these just to be sure. Now you see that sound effect there that you heard? That was things breaking down. So things are breaking down pretty fast now because that clock pretty much sped up. I'm stopping the clock and I'm making repairs. All right. So this should hopefully fix these, and I won't have to worry about them disappearing or anything. And it looks like I think this is flashing red. I think that means it needs to be repaired. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it's repaired now. This needs to be repaired too. Let's fix that. Now one thing I'm going to do right now, I'm going to place that right there just to suffocate that fire. Then I'm going to place, let's see if I can find it here. This is it, no. This here, this is a repair station of sorts. It's I think it's labeled robot in the instruction manual Justin gave me. So what it'll do is it'll send out this robot that repairs things automatically. But it only goes at a certain rate, so I still have to keep my eye on it. This fans broke down. That's not good. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to okay, visibility is going up a little bit. Let me quick fix that. This is a force field, so I'll put a force field here. Alright, so anyway, now, as I was saying before, what was I saying before? Okay, so yeah, things break down quite a bit. So this is kind of a little bit of a point and click for repairing things in that sense. So, you know, it looks really weird with me doing this, but that's pretty much the point. And, you know, a lot of money ends up getting spent on repairs in this game, so you kind of just gotta wait out and be patient, you know? Yeah, so that's pretty much how the game's going right now. Well, that broke down pretty fast. Oh no, and I got fire there too. Let's fix this. And make some repairs. Yeah, the fans break down pretty fast, I want to point out. Oh boy, oh no. Oh no. Fire's spreading all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna need to fireproof these too. Man, bad luck in the beginning, huh? Let me tell you. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm spending a lot of points. That's kind of typical. You just got to be, you know, it's part of the game. But it's not. The game's not too hard. Luckily, it's luckily within the realm of being pretty easy, just as long as you know what you're doing. Its biggest problem is knowing what you're doing. But you know, I have a full tutorial earlier to explain this with, so that's pretty good. These broke, these broke, these broke, these broke, these are breaking, these are breaking. They're all breaking. That's just great. Everything's breaking. I'm gonna stop the clock and quick repair some things. That broke, of course. Big gears, right? That broke. We're cranking up some points here. That's good. That's very good. So let's see here. That broke again. I don't know what's that. Did I hear what I thought I heard? You can see her. So I heard that sound effect. I think, yeah, that's an earthquake. You see, earthquakes can do damage on one space, I do believe, and you can earthquake proof them with this little thing here. But you have to remove, if you have something that's proofed, like anti-fire is what I think Justin labeled it or called it in the tutorial. Anti-fire can only be anti-fire, cannot be anti-earthquake and anti-tornado, I guess. So pretty much you have to remove the fire to make something anti-earthquake proof, if you want to do that. So the fire, so essentially I can only proof one space with one type at a time. I can't stack them up, which is unfortunate, but it adds to the strategy of the game. So luckily this earthquake is over here. I don't think they'll spread. It should be good for now. That broke. This cracked. That broke too. This cracked. This cracked. I'm gonna stop the clock here because it's getting out of hand. Repair them. Repair a lot of things here, you know. So right now I'm doing pretty all right. I think it's going all right. Oh, I lost some items here. I lost some of my protection. So I lost the hologram and the and what was it, the force field. So I'm gonna play something that's a little more maintainable than those things. I think these last a little longer, in my opinion. So I'm gonna place the spikes. They should reduce the visibility quite a bit. I don't think they add. Some of these items add to the heat. Some of them I do less. So I think those are a little bit a safer bet. Now, one thing I want to say about placing things, and this is just an observation of mine. It's not 100%. But I'm pretty sure this is kind of how the game works. If you place less, you have less to repair. You do it more minimalistically, if you will. So if I do that, in theory, I should be able to. I should be spending less. I should have more money to forward on. I'm gonna stop the clock here. To forward on missiles. So essentially, if I spend more on missiles, then I can end the game sooner, theoretically. So you know, that means that it means if I place more, I have to wait out more likely. If I place less, I can get it done sooner. That's kind of neat. So I'm going for the strategy of getting it done sooner. I just want to see what the state of the civilization is over here. Okay, so the buildings over here that you saw at the very beginning, they're in ruins. They've crumbled. There is nothing left of them but these fragile statues. I'm going to have to remember to come back to this. I'm going to tell you right now, there's an intelligent raccoon civilization that comes and replaces this city. It's kind of hilarious. If I can catch that, I will. I don't know at what point that comes along, but there's a certain point where it happens. And if I can show that to you, I certainly will. It'll be really neat to be able to capture. So anyway, I'm going to continue. So yeah, these broke down a little bit. Repair them. These is kind of overheating. Repair that. So let's see here. Cool, got that and that and that. Boom, I'm gonna repair these two. They're kind of breaking down a little bit. That one's being repaired by this. Cool. See, the robot repairs things. It's kind of neat. These are overheating too. And these are all breaking down at the same time. Repair that. These need to be repaired now. You can kind of see how they have these nice little animations for when they need to be repaired, which is kind of cool. So as you notice, I did get past 1,000 points. And 1,000 points do I need to launch one of these things. But what I'm doing actually, oh dear, that's not good. Tornado came by. So what I'm actually doing, as far as well, I'm gonna pause here so I can talk. So I'm actually going to do as far as points go, as I'm actually going to wait till I have 2,000, and then spend 1,000. So I always will have 1,000 in bank if I absolutely need it. That's my a strategy for playing this, and it does come in handy. And as in regards to that, I'm gonna continue here, and hopefully I'll reach 2,000 soon. That'd be really nice. Nothing much is happening right now, but I do have the clock full. Oh yeah, some things are breaking now. It's good. It's good. I can repair them. Repair. Okay, let's see here. It's a lot of point and click, really, when you think about it. I think I might be at 5,000. Maybe it's at 5,000 AD when the intelligent raccoons come along. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me wait and see. I'm gonna pay attention to that. And when it goes up, I will go for it. These need to be repaired. See, I'm trying to do this at full speed. Things go really fast when I'm at full speed. I do half speed. You know, things go a little slower, but I'm pile driving through it. You know, I really am. And by the way, see if that intelligent raccoon civilization has risen up again. I don't know. Look at those fires. Holy cow. Yep, the raccoons, I think, have started to come out. You see those little critters scurrying around there? They're starting to build their civilization. You know, this is a world where Skynet is actually helping to protect our nuclear waste facilities, like it's supposed to, more or less. The apes haven't risen up. That's just stupid. But raccoons? Oh yeah, they're intelligent. They're the ones who shall inherit the earth after mankind has fallen. Yep, intelligent raccoons. That makes total sense, doesn't it? Yeah, 100%. Let's continue this though a little bit. I'll check back on those raccoons in a little bit, and we can sort of you know, look at those guys when they actually build a little bit more. They're building some little huts, I think, something like that. Luckily, the earthquakes haven't hit me so far yet. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good, definitely. Hey, look at that! What do you know? I will have way more than 2,000 points. So I'm gonna launch one of these things into space. Let's do this. Boom shakalaka! And I have a head start on my next 2,000, which is kind of cool as well. I'm going to repair these bad boys over here, repair that, and start the clock again. This is going quite well, actually. I'm quite impressed with myself. Oh, these broke down again. So those things just break down like crazy. Let me tell you, they really do. I think Justin said that these go off for I think it was 500 years. I think it was. Ooh, that's not an earthquake yet. See, I'll earthquake proof this real quick. And I'll have to fireproof these spaces so that fire doesn't spread there. But yeah, so basically, where was it going with that? I totally forgot my train of thought. Let's just continue. That broke down quite a bit there, huh? I'm gonna have to repair this real quick. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Very much so sorry about that. So I'm gonna continue here. Definitely. So I just had a little interruption, that's all. So anyway, let's see here. So let's see here. I'm gonna continue forward with the clock. Oh dear, more thing. Oh no, I'm gonna pause. Take that back. I'm repairing these things, that's for sure. Sip some of my coffee here. Death Wish coffee, first time trying it. Big coffee connoisseur, actually, by the way. Let's see here. Breaking. Oh no, that's kind of catching on fire now. How'd that happen? I don't know. Must have just happened on that space. Let's repair some of these things though. Continue forward. So yeah, okay. So we're getting some of these things. We're doing. I'm doing an all right job here. I'm doing all right. It's going according to plan mostly. I got 2,000 again. I can launch one more of these into space. That's pretty cool. Let's launch that one. It's overheating anyway. Not quite cracked, but it's in jeopardy, I guess. Let it back up again and keep going. Yep. So you kind of understand what's going on here a little bit, as I explained, so that's at least good. But now it's kind of like, what do I say? I've kind of explained everything, I'm just pointing and clicking now. So just bear with me a little bit, okay? Bear with me on this adventure. It's kind of like, it is almost like therapeutic right now. Therapy. I don't know what the difference between therapeutic and therapeutic is, but it's one of those two things. It's like therapy. It's just kind of relaxing. You just go back and forth clicking on things as needed. It's kind of fun. I don't know. It's something very relaxing about this kind of game. I'm not placing anything right now because you know, I don't want to waste. I want to be conservative here. It's sort of a SimCity kind of game. There is no serious advantage over placing more than you need. Other than it increases the difficulty a little bit, probably, actually, in some regard, in some respect. So that's why I'm being a minimalist. I think I said that earlier, but just want to make that a little more clear if I can. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. So I'm repairing all these things and doing all right. See here, repair. That's all I'm doing is I'm just repairing things now. I'm just waiting it out. Let's wait till that. I got 2,000. I can put that missile into orbit now. Let's do this. Cool. Making good progress. Actually, let me check out that intelligent raccoon civilization. Let's see what our furry little friends are up to over there. How about that? Man, that fire is out of control. Holy cow. Yeah, they've built quite a few huts over there. You can see that bunch of huts, bunch of, you know. Yeah, you can see that. It's kind of neat. Okay, so, you know, that intelligent raccoon civilization it's coming along nicely. I don't know how far it's going to progress, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. It's a little Easter egg that's put in this little game here. Okay, so I'm going to continue playing now. Get these repairs out and keep doing what I'm doing. You know, oh, what was that earthquake there? Oh boy. Hey, I got it. I got to do minimal damage. That's good. That's one way of doing it, right? And that robot repaired it before I had to. Actually, I didn't need to do that. What am I, stupid? I just wasted points on that. Let's see here. So, all right. Clicky, click. That's all there is to it right now. See here. Repair, and repair. Alrighty then. Where's the earthquake? Oh, right there, darn. Okay, I saved it, luckily, I think. This thing doesn't seem to age over time, probably because it's a repair station itself, but interesting to note. Yeah, so I should point out, I don't know if I said this before, the solar panels do provide power to some things and make it work better. Yeah, oh, these all broke down. Fix it. Let's see here. Man, disasters are happening more and more as time goes on. I think that's supposed to be the way it works, actually. Not sure, but I think that's supposed to be the way it works. Let's see here. A lot of things are breaking down now, huh? Not completely destroyed, but what was that? What broke? I think I heard something. Oh, I think I heard something. Break down badly. I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened there, but I might have just. If I didn't have the cheat on, I might have just lost there. But that was. I don't know. Don't know what that sound effect was. I'm not familiar with it. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. Sorry, folks. I don't know everything. I'm your guide, and I don't know everything. Isn't that sad? No, it's not really that sad, but yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Maybe it was just a weird effect on my speaker. I don't know. Ooh, that did not look healthy. Let's stop the clock here real quick. Holy cow, I lost track of my points here, didn't I? So I have enough to send something into space again, and I have some more than just that. So I'm going to send this one into space. Hopefully the robot won't come with. Nope, it's not. All right, cool. I'm going to continue the clock. I'm going to continue going. Oh, while I'm at it, want to take a sip of coffee to celebrate. And we can check on our little raccoonian friends over here. How's that sound, huh? Why don't we do that? And it looks like the civilization has crumbled too. So what comes next, you're probably wondering? Well, supposedly what will happen next is there will be UFOs going around you. Now, I am running out of time here, so it might be possible that I'm actually not going to launch all these into space. There's a chance that I could actually end up, needing to, just wait out the full time. This is gonna be. I'm cutting it kind of close here. Let's put it that way. We'll see how this goes. That broke down again. Fans just break down just like that. It's crazy. Really is very crazy. And the solar panel broke down. Let's fix that. The generator, if you will. I'm going good here. I'm doing all right. That broke down. Of course, that broke down. That broke down. That broke down. Everything is breaking down. The world is crumbling before my eyes. Look at this. It's almost kind of like bittersweet depressing to know that all these things are just happening over the course of hundreds of years time. It's like it's all happening so fast. Like the world is crumbling before my eyes. I mean, think about that. That's crazy when you think about it. Yeah. Holy cow. If I have enough points to launch another one, launch this one. It's red. That one's red. I should have launched that one. I was being repaired. All right, they're all turning red though. Why is that? Slow down the clock and fix these things. Took a lot of damage during that point in time. I don't know why. Let's continue this charade, if you will. So the nice thing is that when I reach, when I reach a certain number of when I reach the last two, when I get 2,000, I can launch two at once, which will pretty much end the game. Hopefully, there. This is gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. I know that for a fact. Earthquake, not affecting me though, thank goodness. Broke down, figures, typical. Of course it breaks down. These broke a little bit. So I wonder if the UFOs will come around in this playthrough at all. So that would be interesting if it did, wouldn't it? So I got another one of these things I can launch. Oh boy, that was not good. That was not good at all. Stop the clock. Oh, and fires came through. That is not promising at all. There's an hour what? So I'm gonna have to repair these quite a bit of maintenance here, I'm gonna have to fireproof those spaces now. Fireproofing is definitely the most dominant thing you have to do in this game. I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to fireproof much else, really, to be honest. I mean, not to fireproof, but to proof something else. I don't have to tornado proof or earthquake proof a whole lot. Those are mostly manageable without having to be used, which is kind of... Not sure that's a good thing or bad thing, but it is a thing. Let's see here, accumulating those time points still. We're going on, excuse me, Oh, and there's that UFO somewhere. Where is that UFO? Here's the UFO. I see the UFOs are coming around. It's kind of interesting. The UFOs are discovering our facility little by little here. The aliens are coming, and they're figuring everything out. Isn't that wonderful? They're trying to steal our nuclear waste now. Things just got way more intense. This went from being a SimCity game to being alien invasion survival horror game of some sort. I don't know, actually, maybe not quite, but it's something. More of them are coming by. More and more coming by. So we're reaching the end of the game here, one way or another, you know? One way or another. So I'm gonna get those, let's hear, almost 2,000 again. Let's launch this thing to space. Cool, 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 cool. Next time, now I just need to reach 2,000 points next time, and I can launch both into space, or I can let the time run out. This is gonna be coming down to the wire. That much it does appear to be the case. Let's see here. Yeah, that annoying sound. Oh wait, earthquake's back into space. The earthquake seems to do a lot more damage than I wish it did. Luckily, these things here, you know, they go down more slowly over time than some of these other things do. That much is good. This is the bulldozer tool here. If I want to destroy something, I can use that, but I'm not going to do that right now because I've almost won. I've literally almost won. So let's see here. Yeah, this is going good. This is going real good. Pair these. I think this robot's got the radiation under control, or you got the repair for those things under control here. I think pretty nicely, which is good at this point. So I'm just less than 300 points away from winning, and about what 9,000 years away from winning or something. Yep, come down to wire. So I'm gonna stop the clock real quick here. And here's where we win. I think. Yes, should be. Alright, and boom shakalaka. Start time moving forward again, just in celebration. Cool, look at this, look at this. Awesome. So I won. And this is sort of the victory screen with all the missiles going into space. You'll see some credits at the end too, I do believe. Here's the credits, yeah. Sound effects in Final Fantasy VI, official Hamster Republic RPG creation engine, and music was made in GarageBand. Also, the game was made in Game Salad, and created by Justin, our one and only, one of a kind, awesome man. So yeah, that's pretty much the game. Thanks for watching. I know this is kind of an awkward Let's Play to do, and it's not something that we normally do in this channel, but it's something. So yeah, it's all good. We'll be posting more videos later, so keep an eye out. Take care.